Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bug and I am coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we are continuing with our career, of course, in our MAN TGX XLX truck with this beautiful green dragon skin. Trying to remember if there's anything I'm supposed to do, and the answer is no. Other than try and make money, because we're not. We're nowhere near expanding our garage at this point. I've spent kind of foolishly. But I've looked over our job market to remind me what we're doing, and the answer is this train car. Lots of train stuff. I'm getting to the point where I may ignore certain loads just to tow a different trailer. That's, kind of what I'm thinking. But I don't know, because this is all about making money right now. So if the textures look a little different and the reflections and whatnot, as I said in the last video, I have turned down the graphics a little bit more. I completely turned off the grass density, turned down the anti-aliasing, not off, but down. I turned off sun shafts. I lowered weather detail. Just a few things I've done to try and help keep my voice synced up. So I apologize if the graphics maybe get a little too low for you. I understand you want things to look pretty, but I hate it when my voice comes unsynced. So I've turned down the graphics some. I think where it happens may be in the game itself. In those areas where the game kind of hitches, where it's loading new stuff. I have a feeling that is where it's happening. Because I'm still talking, but the game hitches and it slowly desyncs my voice little by little throughout the entire time. Looks like we're safe to go. Oh, that corner was taken extremely poorly, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. So we've been rather lucky with our truck mods lately, doing the weekly truck showcase, and we've been getting a lot of really good mods, from decent to excellent, and it's been really awesome to have that. Only one bad mod so far. Why do I review a bad mod? Well, nothing points to the mod being bad, Nothing really points to the mod being bad. I usually try and read the comments and read the reviews and whatnot of the mods to try and stay off of a really bad mod. Because, well, what's the point of bringing you a bad mod? Just to tear it down and rip it apart, I honestly, I give credit to people who even do bad mods personally. I mean, when I'm reviewing a mod, I honestly can't recommend it, and I have to give my honest thoughts about it. But, even making a bad mod is an accomplishment. I can't make a mod at all. So, more props to them. for being able to even just make one. But anyways, yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a sec. But I really do try to avoid bad mods. I want to bring you good mods, decent mods, you know, okay mods. Mods that you might enjoy driving. You know, that's what I'm about. Please tell me that this exit does not just... Thank you. It didn't look like it did on the GPS, but anything's possible, I suppose. Well, I suppose I should have my beacons on. I mean, it is an overlength trailer. There is a new trailer pack out from Jazzy Cat. I downloaded it, but I haven't added it yet. So you probably won't see it this week. I'll probably add it at the end of my recording batch, and I will upload it. And it'll be part of next week's career. But we shall see. You know, I tend to be lazy about doing things like that. Yeah, we're gonna need fuel before the end of this run. Excuse me. That's why I'm cranking so hard on the fuel economy over getting more driving distance, which would allow for, you know, more loads, bigger money. You know, as we level up and we level things up, we get bigger bonuses, we'll get more money. But for now, you know, it's just going to be me. You know, I'm not going to have a company. All right. This one, yeah, I would say this one looks like it's going to do that to me, so I need to be in this lane. Fortunately, there was enough clearing for me to just come over. So like I said, this is probably the most upgrading I'm going to do on the truck for a long time. I'm going to stick with this cab, this chassis, these wheels. You know, I'm not going to change the bull bar. I could have... Well, no, we can make it to the next gas station easily enough. But the only thing I'm going to upgrade, in all due honesty, is the motor. It's the only thing I'm going to put any cash out on now. Just because we need a more powerful motor. It'll help us handle those bigger loads when we get them. I know there's a car to our right. Yeah, see, there it is. Nice cruise going on today. Really happy about it. I was tell you a little something about Eve that happened to me just last night. I figured out, or at least I saw rather something that happened. In Eve, there's a clone system. That's how you respawn when you get killed. And your clones can hold so many points. You know, your skill points dictate, you know, what skills you have as you train those skills. There are different levels of clones that can hold, you know, so many skill points. Well, if you die and your clone is not upgraded to hold the amount of skill points that you have, you lose one of your top skills. You know, if you have a level 5 skill, you lose one of them. Or if you have a shit. It's alright. We gotta slow down anyway, so it don't matter. you're going to lose one of them. And this commonly happens because somebody dies and forgets to update their clone before going out again. Well, not me. See, I don't play on my PvP account really that much anymore right now. I've taken a long sabbatical from it, and I've just been playing on my other account with a much closer-knit group of people and doing a lot of PvE stuff. Or in the game, I'd be considered a Care Bear at this point. It's just, a nice break from all the PvP, that's been going on and stuff. So we've got a long trailer that's just not going to make this corner very nicely. Not too bad. I only skimmed the grass. Pretty good. So I actually went on my PvP and I ended up getting caught and killed. I didn't care. It was nothing I couldn't afford. It was a Drake, which is kind of one of the laughable ships in the game, even though it's supposed to be one of the more powerful. It was nerfed pretty hard way back when, and now it's a joke. But I enjoyed flying it, and I died, and I didn't think anything of it. Well, because I hadn't played in so long, but I had kept my skill queue going, what ended up happening is I outgrew my clone, something that doesn't happen too often. So because I outgrew my clone, when I died I didn't have enough skill points, and I lost the one skill, and I do mean the one skill that totally devastated me in terms of what I can fly. And I ended up losing the use of 5 of my best ships. And, well, technically no. What I lost was the ability to use the second tier guns. I could take them down to the next level down, which is known as Meta 4. I could do that, but I don't want to. The ships that I have deserve to be flown with tier 2 guns. So I've got no choice but to... I gotta watch for... Oh, damn. I gotta watch my trailer. I was thinking, I gotta watch for a gas station. Yeah, I gotta watch my trailer, too. So, for the next 6 days, plus however many hours are tacked onto that, I can't use those 5 ships. And it's really aggravating because I just literally bought one of them. Let's see if I can remember some of the names. There's one that's called an Auger Navy issue that I put Tech 2 guns on. I upgraded to Tech 2. I was flying it with what's called Meta 4. There's my Ashimu, which is a pirate faction ship. Not overly expensive, but really nice. There's a Harbinger. I need to watch out for gas stations. Right by the gas station. Alright. Next gas station we have got to stop. I absolutely refuse to run out of fuel, man. We're pushing it here. At my Harbinger, which is a battle cruiser. My Harbinger... I'm trying to remember what else is. My Harbinger, my Ashimu, my Auger Navy issue, my... You're not going to make it. Sorry. Did it crash? Ooh, yep. AI is not very good at stopping anymore. But, what else is there? I mean, there's my Phantasm, which is my really expensive, in terms of... Ooh, I came around that corner too fast. I got lucky. There's my Phantasm, which is another pirate faction ship. And for a cruiser, it's fairly expensive. But again, if I lose it, I lose it. You don't. The one rule of Eve is you don't fly what you can't afford to lose. And I swear there's one more, and I just can't think of it. You know, I just can't get it off the top of my head right now. So yeah, 5 ships total. I know I only mentioned 4. Like I said, I can't think of the 5th one right now. But there's 5 ships total I can't fly. And it's really irksome that I can't come up with it. So I wasn't too happy last night. I mean, I wasn't mad. I was disappointed because I really loved flying those ships, you know. I really loved flying them. I've had them for a little while. I don't mind if I lose ships. I mean, when I lost that first Drake, I actually lost 2 Drakes that night. And they run what I can fit on them, because I can't put the best fitting on them, at about 75 million ISK each. So that's kind of a lot. But I can afford to lose an entire fleet of them, so I don't care. Yes, I'm going to run out of fuel unless I find a gas station. Let's take a look at the map and see if there's anything close. Uh-oh. I think we might make this. It is still a ways away, but I think we can make it. Alright. God knows I've had opportunities. So if I do end up running out of fuel, it's my own fault. We'll try and keep the RPM low to help fuel consumption. I am on fumes right now. Pretty sure I need to be over here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, this was a bad place to do this. Go! Go! I'm rolled out over the line, so I can go. Yeah, actually being on this side at this rotary will help. Not really, but I'm just saying that to make myself feel better. Again, keeping those RPM low. Please stay green. Just let me go through. I'm going through on the yellow. I should be fine. It's still a long ways to that fuel station, and we ain't got much left. I'll put my lights on because it's getting late. Oh look, I think I see part of the fuel turnoff for one. Please tell me this is... Oh no. No, that's a drop-off point. Damn. Keep those RPM down. Okay, not that far down. Come on, baby. Give me that gas station. That's not it either. That's an off-ramp. To which I don't want to be on this side of the road. We're coasting here. I'm just letting the hill take my momentum. You know, anything you can do to keep you know, fuel economy going. Oh, that's it. That's gotta be it. I want to be over here. Yes, yes, we're gonna make it. I can still see a little sliver of yellow. We are going to make it. Whew. That was close. I know some of you are thinking that I faked that. I promise you I didn't. Wait a minute. $450-liter fuel tank on it right now. And I just put 410. We had 40 liters of fuel left. Whew. I promise you guys, that wasn't fake. You know, I'm willing to bet if I hadn't had at least 1 point in the fuel economy, I wouldn't have made that. But literally, I got into talking a little too much, and just wasn't paying attention to the upcoming fuel stations. It's not the first time I did something like that, but this is the first time I've caused myself to get in that kind of fuel situation. The other time that it happened, it was just because, you know, I was like, oh, I got plenty of fuel. There'll be another gas station along the way, and I did. I had a fairly good fuel supply. But the next gas station, because of the road I was driving on, wasn't for a long way off, and I actually pulled in with less fuel left over than I did here. I mean, I literally had, like, I think 25 liters left. I had like 25 liters of fuel left. That was it. It's pretty insane. I really am enjoying driving this man truck. I gotta tell you. I'm a Scania boy for sure, but I love all trucks. I don't care what they are, you know. I don't care if they're Russian, German, European, American, Japanese. I don't care. I love all trucks. But I do have my favorites. My favorite American truck, I don't know. It's kind of in flux right now. It honestly used to be Freightliner. I loved Freightliner trucks. But I don't know. Kenworth and Peterbilt, you know, it's kind of now a three-way tie for the moment. You know, I don't know how better to put it than that. When it comes to European trucks, it's definitely the Scania. I love the Scania truck. Although each of the European trucks has their own lure, you know? Man is just a big, wide, sturdy truck with a huge cabin and a massive massive windshield for a great view. It's got a great mirror on it. It's probably the best rear view mirror in the game in terms of size and visibility. You know, Volvo, most powerful top-end truck. Scania is just a great truck all around. You know, it runs the perfect middle of the road to all other trucks as far as I'm concerned. You know, even Iveco has its charm. Mercedes has a great sound to it and a nice low pulling power for a truck with considerably smaller engine. You know, even the Renault, who's woefully underpowered and doesn't have a 6x4x2 or a 6x4 option on it, at least in game. You know, what am I up to? Okay, 102. We're all right. 110 is like where I like to top out. You know, I love the look of the Magnum. You know, I truly love the look of the Magnum truck. It's awesome looking to me, and it's very easy to put in mods to mod up the Magnum. You know, I was actually considering doing that, making Renault the truck I drive, and then putting in mods to allow me to put on a 6x4 chassis and more powerful engines for it, and then I'd be happy. But that's really not sticking to the game. I don't mind modding the chassis, but when it comes to the career, right now at least, I want to stick to what I'm doing. You know, I want to stick to trying to keep it as much vanilla as possible in terms of the truck. You know, I don't mind modding in extra trailers for a variety to take, and the map mod for more roads and scenery to drive and things like that. I don't mind all that, but I want to keep the truck more to game specs as possible. Unlike the last time I was doing this, where I had so many mods that I actually couldn't keep track of them. So I decided against that, going Renault with the Magnum. But I still love the look of the Magnum truck. I really do. Sadly, though, when it comes to Renault, the premium, I just can't get behind that truck. It's a good truck. It's definitely a great starter. But, I don't know, man. Oops. Well, actually, this is one where I can just do something I shouldn't. Let's just go straight across. We are making some awesome speed right now. This has been a truly great highway run that we haven't had. You know, all of our runs have had a lot of country road in it and a lot of like highway switching. So we're really doing some nice highway cruising right now. We're just eating up the kilometers. I'm pretty sure... Oh, screw you. I didn't see that. I was too into looking down at the sat-nav down there. Oh well, very few of my runs go perfect. Although they really should. But as I was saying, I'm actually pretty confident that we'll be able to finish this run in one go and not have to worry about resting. You know, we've only got 135 kilometers to go-ish, and we still can see some blue on the bed over there, or some gray rather. The blue is the filling part. I think we'll be okay, especially if we can keep chugging at this pace. I mean, we're making about 110 kilometers an hour. We have 122 to go, 120. So only about an hour game time, and we'll be almost there. So I think we'll be fine, honestly, as long as nothing causes us to break momentum, or we don't do something stupid like take a wrong turn. We should be fine. Not often I actually think that far ahead and move over before an off-ramp. But hey, got to smarten up once in a while, I suppose. I think the best part is once we do rest, it'll be daytime again, so we shouldn't have to do much night driving. We're doing a little bit of climbing, so we're losing a little bit of speed, but nothing too bad yet. Come on, you can do it. Looks like another off-ramp coming up. It'd be interesting to see like some of the cars and trucks actually do that. Like shift lanes so that they don't go down the off-ramp. I mean, they're pretty much programmed to just go where the road takes them, you know? So if they're on the inside lane and there's an off-ramp coming up, they're just going to go down that off-ramp. That's all there is to it. Ah, we get middle. Good, I like middle lanes. Well, kind of. Either that's a really sharp turn. Yeah, it's a really sharp turn coming up. Right, we'll have to be careful there. We'll probably have to come off cruise control. I think this is the first time... Oh no, it's not... Yeah, we get an off-ramp, or at least a highway change, one or the other. I think this is the first time in a while I've actually been able to use cruise control for any significant amount of time. So that's really nice, too. Actually, it just looks like a highway ending. Yeah, it is. One highway ending into another. Keep some momentum. Try and keep the trailer from the grass. At least as much as I feel like I can. That car was making me really nervous. Apparently there are radar cameras up here. But we are going slow enough, I know for sure, that we're not going to get nailed if we pass him, if we pass one. Because we're obviously switching down to road now. So we are almost at our destination, and I did call it right. Even if we go red right now, we have plenty of time to drive that last 13 kilometers. I gotta clean my monitors, man. They get streaks all over them. I swear I actually bought a pack of wipes so that I could clean my monitors without having to get, you know, paper towel or anything. I don't know what the hell I did with them. They gotta be around here somewhere. I know I'm driving in the middle of the road. I shouldn't be. This isn't tight or very windy. It'd be nice to use those recruitment agencies. This looks like our pull-in point right here. Ooh, trailer. Come on. Come on. That was really poor. I'm sorry. I caught it a little too late. Oh, that was bad. Let's try and make up for it at least a little bit. This is actually not going to be easy parking just because of the length of this behemoth. Way. Not even close. Not even close. I'm going to give it one more shot to see if I can pull it off. And then, too far the other side now. Alright. I'm not gonna get that. I mean, I eventually could, but I'm just gonna drive myself nuts trying. Right, a little bit more fuel economy. Alright, let's go get some rest. I do feel a little ashamed that I couldn't pull that off, but it is what it is. I'll go this way. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm going for the, shut up. The garage, which is, yeah, it's around the corner. Alright. Thank you, Light. Much appreciated. Ah, man dealership. Awesome. You know me. I always got to service the truck. So, before I pull away from here, there are new upgrades, so this is the easiest way to see. Oh, I could put exhaust flows on the side. They're not expensive. And I can actually put the big cabin on. Too bad I'm not going to. There is a new engine, 480 horsepower. That's why I'm not putting anything on. And changing the interior does not matter to me because, well, so, upgrade. Engine from 440 to 480. I'm only paying $6,000. I am just curious. I've got to be, if it's possible. No, it's not. Because of what we have, we can't put the extra exhaust on, and that's fine. So we're just gonna go with the engine. That's fine. Alright. Nope, nope, wrong button. Front and auxiliary lights on. Why they're not on is beyond me. Okay, we got a more powerful engine. 40 more horsepower. Some... What the hell was that? I want the emergency brake on at that point. And daylight. Awesome. So let's take a look at our job market and see what we're going to tow next. So price per distance. Cars. That's definitely going to be a 2-episode show right there. But that's 15,560 at 15.11 per kilometer. And then a much shorter run. Oh no. We're here. We're not here. We're here. Alright. So we can go into France towing this rocket part, which, as you saw, was back where we dropped off the train car. That's 12,000 at 1370. This is 10,000 at 1345. It's a shorter trip. This is basically a 2-episode trip. This is a 1-episode trip. Because this is the same distance that we just drove. Boy. I think I am going to go this because this is going to net us more experience, being a high value and important delivery versus just high value. So that's probably what we're going to go with. We will take the rocket part next. And it definitely goes to somewhere we haven't been. So that's going to be me done for this episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, this is going to be One Big Bugger. I am going to be signing out. And I'll see you then.